Hey y'all.
What up, y'all?
Sorry, I was doing the most. It just get dark again. We're having trouble with this lighting. I feel like it keeps going crazy.
Like Mother Nature trying to hate.
But why Mother Nature?
Because there's no sun.
No, I ain't got it. It's this camera. It ain't got nothing to do with the camera.
Okay.
I mean, it ain't got nothing to do with the sun. The
knows?
sun never came out today. Well, clearly she out, but she had. Because it's been raining.
Exactly. She got her blanket on.
Y'all ready?
Yes, y'all ready? 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
All right. That was
Okay,
good.
that's
That was
some
good.
residual juice.
That was good.
All right. What up, peeps? Welcome to the Let's Make Out podcast, where we make out all things what?
Love, life, and laughter.
That's right.
And I am one of your hosts, Chad, joined by my beautiful and amazing co-host,
Gabrielle.
See, it sounds better if I go first.
Why does it sound better if you go first?
Because it's like Gabrielle. It's like this grand finale. Gabrielle.
Oh, as opposed to Gabrielle and Chad.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, then step up in there then,
Exactly.
Shawty.
See, so
You don't be doing the introduction.
I don't.
You're bad.
You're bad.
Anyway, what's going on, peeps? I don't even remember last time did we talk to y'all. Boy, I tell you, days just be a blur. Weeks, they're just a blur. Honestly.
Yeah, be a blur.
We took an unintentional break from vlogging. Not even from vlogging, because we had the footage. Just editing, posting.
Well, we went on a cruise that we'll give you more
did.
details on as we go on.
But
the
we
podcast.
weren't posting before we left on the cruise, were we?
Well, we didn't. I don't think we posted that Monday. We left Tuesday.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah, it seems like, but I don't feel like we posted that Friday either, before we left.
Yeah, I think we did.
I don't know.
I think that was the last vlog.
I looked up and it had been like 9 days since we had posted a vlog, and I was like, what? We're real behind.
Yeah.
But we're catching back up. If you missed us, now you know. That's what
Yeah.
we did. Sorry. Are we going to do this whole podcast yawning?
Yeah.
It is currently 5:51 on a Friday. You guys will probably be seeing this on Saturday, because my guess is Babe's not going to want to edit this when we finish.
Exactly. But yeah, so it's just
what else is
well, no, this week, we just didn't get back into the swing of things.
This week was a lot.
This is just trying to get back into the
catch
swing of things,
back up,
honestly. It was just
yeah.
really and then so that I think that was just it. That's why we're a bit delayed on this, but we're getting it done.
I think it's also something to the holiday being on a Monday. It just messes up the week.
Well, we came just off of a trip right into a holiday weekend, and it just
like,
I know this week it's been discombobulated for me. Like, I've got everything back organized to where I feel like it's organized, and made sure I got contracts signed, things that we needed to do get signed. But man, it's just been
a blur.
Discombobulated week. Like, it's been a blur, and like, I don't feel like I've done anything, but I know I've done stuff because I've checked things off of this list that I created before we came home.
Yeah.
So I have this list that it's got a bunch of check marks now. So I did it, but it doesn't feel like I did anything.
Yeah. So it's been a lot. Plus, I mean, we've been getting stuff done. We've actually had a pretty exciting week also. We'll tell you more about that later. But then Mom had her surgery yesterday. Surgery went great. She, did really well in her recovery. They kept her overnight, and she actually
Just left.
So she's headed to Nana's house. She's gonna stay at Nana's house for a couple days. But yeah, that was a long day. Sorry, babe.
We're both just tired.
I just started yawning and now they won't stop. I'm so sorry.
We're both tired, but also Gabrielle has a very good reason for being tired today. She had the longest day yesterday.
Yeah, I was with Mom yesterday, so we were there.
Picked her up at she left the house at 6.
Yeah.
And didn't get home until 11.
Yeah, I mean, it was a long day.
Yeah, so
of just sitting and waiting. I mean, because you're at the hospital.
So Daughter of the Year award.
Oh, I was. My mom was thanking me and stuff, and it's like, did you think I wasn't gonna be here? Exactly. You're the only mom I've got, okay? Of course I'm gonna be here.
Exactly.
So grateful that she is checked phase 2 off of her list, and after she recovers from this, we'll go into radiation, and
then she'll be
completely done.
She's already cancer free. We're calling it. We know it.
Oh, it's done. It's gone. It's a wrap.
But she has to go through this last step. So when she gets to that last step, early next year, we will be officially just done with treatment. And we're excited for her, and we're excited for, just the family because you know she means a ton to the family. So
She
having her
absolutely
100% whole is our top priority.
I
So
know, so she can enjoy her retired life. It's like she retired to go right into the diagnosis, so it's like
Literally.
she hasn't even really had a chance to see what retirement is like.
And
so
do anything
I'm
that
happy
she
for
has
her
goals to do and
get
so,
past this.
100%.
And, you know, keep moving on to the next thing. All right, so I'm going to get into our sponsor. Shout out to New Mood. You guys have heard me talk about them before, and if you haven't, let me tell you about them because they are here to help guide you to mental wellness. We all know how stressful just life can be, how stressful things can be with what's happening in the world, and it may, you know, inflict a little bit of anxiety in you. Your job or your relationship may inflict some anxiety, and learning how to manage it is the best thing that you can do for yourself. And this is where New Mood comes in because it gives you all the tools you need to tackle stress so you feel empowered to take on whatever life throws you. And I've been using it for a good, I don't even know, has it been 6 months now? I believe it's been almost 6 months, and it is game changing. I mean, the tools that I have learned and the things that I've been able to incorporate just when I feel stressed it's just been game changing. Literally every week it takes you through a lesson. It teaches you about a certain tool, and then at the end of the week, like, you decide whether you want to keep it in your toolbox or not. But it's so great because it's backed by science. So every day you have lessons that are based on psychological principles that, you know, teach you about your relationship with stress and anxiety. It holds your hand through it. It doesn't like leave you so you don't feel left behind. So if you know, go a few days or a few weeks without opening up the app, you're not going to miss anything. It just picks up right where you left off. That's probably my favorite part about it because sometimes it takes me a couple of weeks to get through 1 week of, you know, of tools. So it's just been really good. It's accessible and convenient. It only takes about 10 minutes a day. You can do it wherever and whenever. So, you know, you're stronger than your stress, and it's not a one-size-all approach. So you can navigate the program however you would like, and you also get a support of a coach to kind of help check in with you and kind of guide you along the lessons as well. So check it out. I've talked about this so many times. I hope that you are taking advantage and trying out New Mood. I'm telling you, you'll just look at things a lot differently. So worry less and feel happier. Sign up for your trial at noom.com/LMO. That's Noom, NOOM.com/LMO. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's game changing. If you have not had a chance to check it out, take advantage. Try it out. You get a trial, Noom.com/LMO, and, you know, let me know what you think. Yeah, it's just been a lot going on.
Yes.
I turned 40, y'all.
Man.
My birthday was last Thursday, and I still can't believe it.
And
I'm 40 years old.
And you had a one-of-a-kind birthday.
Man, I legit had a one-of-a-kind birthday. So here's the thing. We ain't got invited on the new Disney Wish ship, like their new cruise.
Yeah.
And
it was like their christening cruise.
Their christening cruise.
It's not even open to the public. Like, this was like media and social media.
So I was super excited about it, but I was also kind of like, how much fun am I going to have on a Disney
Because you think Disney, right? You think kids.
Yeah, I'm like, this is for kids.
For me, I was excited because I'm a Disney nut.
Baby loves Disney.
But Gabriel was kind of
Every
wondering.
adult that I had talked to leading up to the cruise told me that if they had been on a Disney cruise, that it was like the best thing ever. Like how much fun they've had. So I'm like, okay, well, the adults seem to love it too. So we're going to have a good time. I'm going to make it a great time because I didn't have nothing planned for my birthday anyway. So it was perfect. And when I tell you, boy, we had a time last night. Look, y'all know that real, but we had so much fun. And the ship was amazing. First of all, it's beautiful. So many things on there. We will have the Disney vlogs coming up next week, so you guys can see the cruise and kind of see what we did. But I think also it took it to the next level because of all the friends that we had that were on the ship.
Some that we have seen before, some we had never met but talked to, like other social media couples.
Like we got to meet the Curly Coopers, we got to meet the Cole Life, you know, like in person. Great to see Ebony and Denise again, Team Two Moms, Terrell and Jarius. I mean, we met so many new people.
I know, we had such a good time.
Such a good time. So it was a fun birthday. We turned up on the cruise.
Yes,
like everybody put their kids in the kids club if they had their kids with them, and we just had a blast.
We had a blast, and I was so thankful that I had talked to, you know, a bunch of them continually to try to make sure that they were gonna, you know, remember, and you know, because everybody has their own, you know, like agenda kind of, you know.
Right.
So I had talked to everyone, and everybody was like, "No, we down."
Thank
and then she wasn't sure anybody was gonna come.
I know. I was like sitting in this. We was in like the piano bar. There was a whole piano bar on the cruise, and it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I had like this, you know, I had seats, and I was like, nobody's probably gonna come. Then we got a message that Reagan wanted to leave the kids club, so Babe was like, "Well, I'm gonna go check on her." And I was just kind of sitting there by myself, like, you know that, you know, it's like when you plan a party and you're scared that nobody's gonna show up. And then they all came.
We had such a good time. We had such a good time.
Yeah.
And, definitely a memorable birthday.
Very memorable birthday, and I am happy that it happened on my 40th. Like it was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because we didn't really know what we were gonna do for it anyways.
We had no idea.
But we knew about the cruise for a good month or so. So once we found out about the cruise, well, we knew we're gonna be on the but it's so hard to do anything like on the cruise, like to plan anything, because we've never been on a Disney cruise.
Right, we didn't know what to expect. I mean, we have both been on a cruise before when we were younger. Yeah. We were like kids, so
long time ago. So it's like very cool. I was able to arrange like the thing. I always get her like chocolate covered strawberries, and so I was able to do that.
It was really sweet.
We had a good time.
Yeah,
they made this birthday cake towel, and she was like, she said they were trying to figure out what it was.
Chad Jr. and I was trying to figure out what it was. I was like, what is this? He was like, is it lipstick? I was like, no, I don't think it's lipstick. I think it's a candle. And then Babe was like, it's a birthday cake
with the candle on top.
We were like, oh.
It's so fun.
It didn't even register.
Hilarious.
But we had a really good time. So look out for those vlogs coming. Reagan got the cutest makeover. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably already seen it. But they have this Bibbidi Bibbidi Bop boutique. And oh my gosh, she got turned into Anna or Elsa. Why do I always get them mixed up? She got turned into Elsa. And they gave her this little ponytail. It was just the cutest thing ever. It was the best day of her life. That's what she said.
She said best day of her life.
And it was just the sweetest thing.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that we had the opportunity. I definitely am down to go on another cruise. It's one of those things that we had never been on a cruise together. And now it's like, oh yeah. But you definitely need more than 3 days. I don't feel like 3 days was long enough. But also, it could feel like that because there was just so much to see and do. Yeah.
And I think we would definitely want to take a cruise like, we would want to do like a cruise with just her and I. Yeah. So we could just relax a bit, actually get a chance to sit out on the deck, stare at the beautiful ocean.
Yeah, we didn't.
We didn't get a chance to do that at all.
No.
I'm going to let Oscar in.
And it's not even about the kids. Because the kids, they love the kids club so much, they was in there. But there were just so many things for us to do. Create content, get this, like, visit this, see this. So it wasn't like a sit down and relax type of thing. We did get some relaxing done at the island, Castaway Cay.
Yeah, we actually literally, first time I think ever, got to sit there in the ocean, and we were talking to Terrell and Jarius. Like we would sit there and just talking in the ocean for like an hour at least. And the kids let us do that. Yeah, I mean they were having fun too.
They were doing their thing. Yeah, it was great. Highly recommend the Disney Wish.
Yes,
highly recommend it. So much so that I'm like, how do we ever get on another cruise? Like, we started with the best one because it's the newest one. It was all fresh, and you know what I'm saying. So it's like, I mean, I would definitely go on all the other ones too. But it is interesting. I'm like, I feel like we've gotten spoiled because even like the rooms were huge to me.
I know.
Like, based on all the other videos and things I've seen of people going on cruises, usually those rooms are like really tight, and it was not tight at all.
No,
it was crazy.
Yeah, we loved it. We had a great time.
We had a great time. We loved it.
So, I would say the most stressful part was the waiting for because Reagan's not vaccinated because she's only 4, right? We all had to test 2 days prior to leaving.
Yes.
And we would upload those to what's called like safe passage, and so then we were cleared to travel.
Yeah.
But she had to test at the port before we could even get on the ship.
Yeah.
So we didn't because we were vaccinated. Chad didn't because he's vaccinated, but she had to test. So if she would have came back,
she had to test first and then test again.
So we were, obviously praying that for one she was negative, so our baby would be protected.
She's negative.
Yeah, exactly. But then the other stressor was like, we're all the way here.
Right.
The kids know we're doing it. The ship is right here.
It's literally
like,
right
we would have been so heartbroken, if we couldn't have got on, So yeah, so thankful that, she came back negative and we got on the ship and
so good.
But yeah, so yeah, let me see what else been going on. We man.
I don't even remember last time we did a podcast, so
I don't either.
Tell you what else.
Yeah, so let's get into our second sponsor real quick. The sponsor is Green Chef. So basically, Green Chef is a CCOF certified meal kit company. Green Chef makes eating well easy with the plans to fit every lifestyle. Whether you're keto, paleo, vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, or just looking to eat more balanced meals, Green Chef offers a range of recipes to suit your preferences. So basically, so they have like flexibility, variety, and like chef-inspired, meals and options. So they offer more variety and flexibility, like I said, that has like doubled the choices of some of their meals. So that's pretty awesome. It means you've got lots of great recipes to pick from. On that, you can choose from all 24 of the recipes weekly. So you have an option to mix and match meals from different preferences. So basically, say you want a vegan day and then a keto day or whatever. So you can actually mix and match from different preferences, which is actually really unique. You don't have to just sign up for one and only get meals from there. So that's pretty cool. So Green Chef has expert chefs that curate every recipe, so you can enjoy restaurant quality dishes at home without compromising flavor. Because I know if I try to make a meal that I saw at a restaurant, it ain't gonna taste like the restaurant. Like, it's gonna be different. So it's nice that it comes from these certified like real chefs. So that's pretty awesome. But actually, we are gonna be getting our first box here soon. So we're excited to try them because we've never tried Green Chef. So we're really excited to try some of the meals. And then the next time we talk about them, we'll be able to give you some of what we had, what we ate, and then what we think of it. But we've heard great things, so that's why it was exciting to be able to partner with Green Chef. But we would love for you guys to check out Green Chef. So you can do that by going to greenchef.com/LMO135 and use code LMO135 to get $135 off across 5 boxes, plus free shipping on your first box. So again, go to greenchef.com/LMO135 and use code LMO135, and you're going to get $135 off across 5 boxes, plus free shipping on your first box. So definitely want you guys to check them out, and we appreciate Green Chef for sponsoring this episode.
Yes, thank you guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now that we've talked about everything that's been going on in our lives, it's been a lot. I got a new book, y'all. 4,000 Questions for Getting to Know Anyone and Everyone by Barbara Ann Kipfer.
Okay.
So, let's get into it. Bigger number. I feel like...
Are they actually labeled?
Is it the same book that we already have?
It might be.
Where that book at? I need to see who...
Probably in that drawer right there.
Y'all, it looked just like the other book on the inside.
Page 6.
Don't tell me I done bought the same book with a different cover.
It wouldn't surprise me because Gabrielle wouldn't do that. Because Gabrielle's a creature of habit.
Wait a minute.
But I've done that before. I've actually bought the same book I've had before.
Oh man, the book ain't in here.
The bottom drawer?
No. Where is it?
Oh, maybe the middle drawer? Maybe the middle bottom?
The middle bottom.
Middle bottom.
Oh, middle bottom. No, What the heck happened to the book?
Same book? Is it the same book? It's different cover. She updated the cover.
Wait, I'm so mad. Apparently, we've been doing the second edition. I just bought the first edition.
That's hilarious. She bought the original, the OG.
I bought the original joint.
That's hilarious.
What year was this? I'm mad.
That's funny.
This one from 2004. What was the second edition? 2015. I'm so mad.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so I guess it's not a new book. It's a new to us book, but yeah, I said a number between 1 and 271, but the questions actually start on page 9.
Okay, 270. Stop.
No.
Stop. Let me read that. It's in our lap.
What? These are stupid.
I
don't like it.
Stop. These are stupid.
Either. You might want to answer it. I don't know. What is your greatest creative ability or gift?
Greatest ability or gift? Good question. No clue.
Oh, Lord. Y'all.
No clue. Well, thanks for listening to the podcast. We appreciate you guys. Please come back next time. Next time we'll have a different book. We'll have volume 3 of that book.
I'm mad. I'm so mad. Do me a question. I'm mad.
Do you a question?
170.
Do me a question.
Do me a question.
I'll do you, girl. Won't be a question.
Oh, you know what? Okay, well, after this one, I got a question for you. Stop.
I mean, do you feel you have enough time, too much, or not enough? I know the answer to this.
Not enough. There's never enough time. If there's anybody out there that feels like there's enough time, please let me know the secret, because I feel like there's never enough time to get done anything. Like, I was watching, I don't know, I was scrolling on Instagram the other day and I seen a reel where somebody was like, is anybody tired from yesterday's tired? Like, and I felt that to my core, okay? It's just like this never ending cycle where I can never catch up. I can never get enough rest. Never enough time to just chill.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem like enough time. I think I'm doing it wrong. Clearly I'm doing it wrong, because I'm sure there are people who feel like they have plenty of time to get done whatever it is that they want or need to get done.
Yeah.
But it just don't work that way over here. And I gotta fix it. It is quite annoying. But it's one of those things where you know you have to fix it, but you don't really know where to start.
Yeah.
Like, how do you...
Because you're too tired.
Yeah, it's just like, how do I catch up enough to not be tired to even figure out how to not be tired?
There's not enough time to figure that out. To catch up. Because she's too deep in the mustard.
Sorry, I'm really thirsty.
Did you guys get that? She's too deep in the mustard to catch
Yes,
up.
they got the dad
Okay,
joke.
alright.
They got the dad joke.
Okay.
Okay, whatever.
Didn't you say you had a question that wasn't in that book? He's like, oh,
Did
I
I
got a
say
question.
that?
You said, oh, I got a question. And you was not physically holding the first edition of this book.
I think I did say that it wasn't in the book, but that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say I was going to pick one of these red things
Go ahead,
and just
pick a red thing.
go. But
Go
you
ahead.
got to give me the topic.
No, Lord.
So there's childhood and school, there's family and friends, fun and sports, habits, love and sex, outlook, politics, spirituality, and work.
Outlook.
Outlook?
Yeah.
Okay, 146. Okay, so the red box in these, it's like a series of questions. So I'm just going to rapid fire these series of questions. Do you think honesty is always the best policy?
Yes.
It's possible to live with no regrets.
Yes.
It's a good idea to always trust your gut.
Yes. I mean, that is a
tricky one.
bit deeper question. because I think that you should also do some research. These children.
It's
These
a
children.
special experience.
Special experience.
Babe told Reagan it was a special experience to go stretch on the couch.
Look, you gotta tell them something good to get them to do it.
Oh, okay. So you were saying you have to trust your gut, but also do your
You
research.
definitely should trust your gut, but also I think that, your gut can also get mixed in with your wants. So I think that sometimes, I think that there can be some confusion there. If it's something you really want, it sometimes sometimes it's hard to trust your gut. So
I get that.
And that's why people get scammed all the time.
They do.
So I
Did I
think
tell you about the time we almost got scammed with crypto?
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, basically
We'll save that for another day.
say that for another
Let
day.
us know if you want to know how we almost got scammed.
Yeah, let us know. But yeah, so I think that's the tricky one. But yeah, I think you should definitely, if your gut is telling you something, then look into it deeper. For sure.
Yeah. Okay. Do you think it is good that the good things in life are either immoral, illegal, fattening, or unhealthy?
No. I don't think that at all.
That one determined person can change the world.
I think that they can be this. I think that one determined person can be a spark, can lead a movement. I don't think that in today's world that one person can need to have an army behind them. You know what I'm saying? There needs to be like support.
Do you think life is ultimately fair?
I think life is fair.
No.
No, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think life is fair.
You look younger than, older than, or exactly your age.
I think I look my age.
I think you look younger than 40.
Really?
Definitely.
Okay. Well, I'll take that.
Do you think we'll be attacked by a nuclear missile?
Do I think in our lifetime there will be a nuclear missile launched to the United States of America? There's a very good possibility. Will it hit us? That's not as good of a possibility. Our air defense, U.S. air defense system is really, really good.
Yeah.
But will someone launch one at us? 100%. I think so.
Yeah.
Because
it just might not be successful.
I just don't think it'll be successful. And prayerfully it's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's all I got for you.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Red box edition.
Red box.
Do they still have a red box? Folks still out here renting from red box?
No, I don't think so.
I think people are.
I don't think so.
I think it's like turned into an app or something, right?
Who knows?
I don't know.
All right. Well,
This podcast is bothering me already. I'm sorry if it's boring.
we should just
Listen,
Netflix and chill after this.
We should. Because I said red box.
So I said Netflix and chill.
Oh my gosh.
You know what the chill stands for, right?
What does the chill stand for, sweetheart?
Making love.
Does it now?
It does.
What were we watching when she said when she said we should Netflix and chill and have sex or something? What were we watching?
What were we watching? Like,
It's like, ma'am, you just said
chill means that equals
right.
chill in this circumstance equals sex. So yeah.
No, I'm not Netflixing and chilling. I'm trying to have pizza. It's pizza night. I'm thinking about going to see my mom.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. But we say all that to say that, listen, life be hella boring these days. It is tough for us to come here, and sometimes it's tough to come up with things, and it is like an afterthought, and we have our lovely sponsors that keep us here. So if it seems like we're only showing up for them, sometimes that is what it is. Honestly, because life be lifing, okay?
Life be lifing. But I guess we can. You want to tell them the good news
What is the good news?
about yesterday? What we do yesterday?
No. Absolutely not.
Why?
Because I don't know if I want to say anything about it yet.
Yeah.
Why is that funny?
So
It's
funny.
not finished.
I mean,
What's not finished? I didn't tell nobody about the first time until it was finished.
true. Yeah. True.
So now that we've had a whole, we did something, but
Yeah.
we're not ready to talk about
Exactly.
it yet. Okay,
Something big,
so
something big.
yeah, it's not finished.
Something big. Before our anniversary, we'll tell y'all.
Yeah, maybe not.
Well, before our anniversary, we will Netflix and chill.
We'll definitely do that.
And check out Redbox. The app that Gabriel just mentioned.
Oh my gosh. I feel like we're due for another live episode.
Yeah, I think we should
can
do
just
another
talk to
live
y'all.
episode.
Like, maybe our next one will do live.
But honestly,
it is not even that I don't have things to talk about or topics. I don't have the time to do the research to come up with the topics. And I think that's the thing. We don't take the time to do the research.
Yeah.
And we've talked to y'all about this a million times before, but I really feel like this episode is trash. So I am explaining why it is so bad.
And I will say too, we told you we did preface this whole podcast with how tired we've been, how, this just been, so I think that's what this is. This is one of those podcast episodes that we didn't really have anything to talk. We didn't really have time to prepare and bring something.
Yeah, and it
so it's a chance for us.
The whole year has been this way.
I think it's for a chance for you guys to come on. Some of you guys just like us sitting here just bantering back and forth, and we appreciate y'all for that. And the people that don't, we definitely want to bring you more substance, but sometimes, we just don't have it. So
it's an emotional day,
and you should know.
Okay.
You guys, anybody that's been following us on Gay Babe TV for the longest should know that we post real and raw content about what's just happening.
Well, some people don't believe that.
Yeah, some people don't believe that, but if you've been watching us, been rocking with us for years, then you know that, and that's why you're rocking with us. So that's why today is just, literally before the podcast started, I was super emotional. Mm-hmm. So I didn't even feel like doing the podcast at that point, but
broke down in tears.
Yeah, so not really gonna get into all that right now, but yeah, it's just it's just one of those things. So it is what it is. But we're very thankful that Mama. To wrap it all up, we're all very thankful that Mama is doing good.
Are we done with the podcast? So we're wrapping it up. Yes. Do we have another sponsor?
We do.
Oh, okay. We can't wrap it up.
But you always.
But I do hope that this shows you how we do push through. We really try. Like literally before we push record, we had a moment. So, but we had to Well,
I had a moment, and she consoled my mom. She consoled him.
Yes, and the kids were consoling too. It was a really sweet moment. But
it was.
At this point, we are supporting the podcast with sponsors, so we have to push through. Yeah. And we have to show up.
It's about making commitments. We've made a commitment.
We have made the commitment.
And this is one of those weeks
these
where
things are sold well in advance too. So you know what I'm saying? It didn't just happen yesterday. We've been on the calendar probably since Q1. So you know what I'm saying? We do have to show up, and we will put an effort into doing more research. Today just wasn't a day.
Yeah, and this is just an example of one of those episodes or moments where we've all had in our lives where sometimes you didn't want to do something, but you had to push through.
Had to do it.
So we're not the only ones that have ever had to do that.
We're just doing our job.
I'm saying? We're not the only ones that have ever. There's been times where I'm sure you have not wanted to go to your job that day, but you had to push through because you made a commitment, right? You have a responsibility. So this is one of those days where we're very thankful for the opportunities to work with the brands.
Yeah.
But we still can have bad days.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. But speaking of that, last sponsor.
The last sponsor.
And they let me get them pulled up. All right, so last sponsor of this episode is Ghostbed. We've actually talked to you about them a few times, and so basically, what Ghostbed is, kind of starting it out. We all know how important sleep is to our overall health and wellness. Obviously, we're tired right now, so we need some more of that sleep. But that's why we're excited to tell you about Ghostbed and some of the ways that they're trying to help people sleep better. So Ghostbed is made by Nature Sleep, which is an industry leader in the mattress space since 2001. Every Ghostbed product, from their mattresses to their sheets and pillows, is designed with cooling features. So it's perfect if you sleep warm, which most people do. I know there's many times I've woke up sweating, and it's cold in the house, though. So it's so I believe that. They even got a mattress dubbed the coolest bed in the world. Shipping is free and fast. You can try out your mattress for 101 nights. And you can even get an industry-leading warranty up to 25 years. 101 nights is a long, long time. So basically, a little bit about them. They're a family-owned business, sleep experts with 20-plus years of experience. They really pride themselves on quality and comfort at affordable prices. Mattresses are made in the US of A. and then backed by that 20 to 25 year warranty, which is 2 times the industry standard. Their sleep trial of 101 nights, again, you try it out, return it, get your money back, no hard feelings, free shipping, and most orders ship within 24 hours. And they have financing options as well. So if you're interested in those, when you go on, when you check out our link down below, or check out the site, you can check out the financing if you are interested. So we want you to find your perfect mattress, and the way you can do that is checking out ghostbed.com/LMO. Right now, Ghostbed is offering our listeners 40% off Ghostbed bundles, where you get a mattress and adjustable base, or 30% off site-wide. That is 30% off all mattresses plus 2 luxury pillows if you use the promo code LMO at ghostbed.com/LMO. So hurry up, take advantage of these savings. Again, ghostbed.com/LMO, and use the promo code LMO. So we definitely want you to check them out.
Check them out.
Because they want to help you sleep.
They want to help you sleep.
Sleep.
Y'all.
But yeah, so
let me tell you about this dilemma we are having.
What's the dilemma?
Because I just got an email with this. Why is it so hard to decide whether to build a house or not? When I tell you
to build or not to build,
to build or not to build, to move
or not
to move. Like, I don't think I've ever made a harder decision. Like,
wait on the Lord.
I don't know why it's so difficult, but that popped up because I just got an email about how to sign up, because this house. So there's this house that builder. Thank you. This builder that we've loved since before we bought this house, and we were actually going to build with them.
They were our first house love.
They were what?
Our first house love.
They were. And we were actually going to build, and I don't know what happened at the point.
How's it feel?
I always get you with my hair.
You just did it again.
I think I forget how long it is. But see, in the camera, it doesn't look like it's reaching you. Is it reaching you?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry.
She doesn't even realize she does it.
I do it all the time.
Whip your hair back and forth.
That's a bad habit of mine. I'm always
She does. She
messing with my hair.
It's so cute.
No matter what kind of hair I'm wearing, I'm always fidgeting with it.
Oh, like this is soft, but with them braids though.
So we decided against it because at the time we felt like that was too much for us to take on. Which when I look back at the number, the cost of the house then versus now. That house was so cheap. Yeah. It was so cheap.
But I will say the house that we looked at that time, it is not the house that we like now.
It's not. True.
And we had one small child then.
Very true, because they still had that model, but they changed the name. But
and now we looked at it, we're like, now.
Yeah. So fast forward to, you guys remember the fire. We were thinking about building again. This was a completely different builder that we found, and I was like, oh my gosh, I actually really like them. And at the time, we just felt like it just wasn't necessary.
Yeah, it just wasn't necessary.
To spend the money on a new house when we have plenty of space in our house. When I look at the price of that house, I'm like, we should have built that house. Fast forward to now. And the price of this house now, I feel like this is my last chance to build with this builder in the location we want to be.
Not in the 7 figures starting.
And it's under $1 million. Obviously, we're not paying $1 million.
Exactly. That's what we wouldn't. Yeah, exactly.
But this is like the highest it can get.
And they keep going. They keep going up.
Capped out. And I just literally, we are to the point where we have to make the decision because they're going to open up these appointments for this new lot in the subdivision. They open it up next week.
26 or
and they're doing like a lottery, so you have to sign up to get an appointment and blah blah blah. Like, y'all, I don't know why this is so difficult for me. I think part of me is torn between, like, it's always just been a dream of mine to build a house, but I don't really know where that stems from. And it's like, why do I really need to build this house? It's not like I hate my house. I love my house. There are some things that I would definitely change or that I wish were different. But is it worth spending $600,000 more to build a house? Like, I don't know. and I don't even know why I brought that up, but I guess I'm just curious, like people who have built houses. And I don't know that, and at the end of the day, it wouldn't even be our dream house. I think that's what is like, this would just be like
it's
something different than where we are now. But it's not like the ultimate.
It doesn't check every single box. It checks a lot of boxes.
Yeah, but it doesn't check every single one. And I'm like, if it doesn't check every single one, should we just wait? But then I fear that we won't be able to stay where we are, like in the neighborhood that we're in, because land is scarce. So it's like, you know, it's only so many places these builders can pop up, and it keeps going further and further out. Y'all remember this? We talked about this when we was in the hotel, when we were going to build at the other, like it was the time to kind of stay in, you know, where the area that we're in,
that we want to stay in.
But it's like, is it worth it to build a house that doesn't even check all of the boxes, but it gets me a little closer?
Yeah.
Or should we just stay where we are? Like, I don't know. It's a tough decision. I said all that because I just got the email to like on instructions on how to sign up for like the lottery and to get an appointment and, you know, all of the things. And I also, how much do y'all pay in mortgage? Can I ask that? I think we are spoiled because we don't pay much at all. And I'm just like,
plus our interest rate is like 2 points.
Yeah, I'm like, folks is out here paying $5,000 for a mortgage. Yeah. Are you serious?
So it's like that's where the question comes up. Is like,
that's where the
question. It's not about being able to afford it. It's about like, do we want to pay that?
I would much rather take that $5,000 and do something else. I mean, and you know, we could get real. It doesn't matter. We pay like $1,700 for our mortgage for our house. I feel like we're in a great position.
And the lowest interest rate you're gonna get.
Right, we're in a great position, and we got a lot of house. You know what I'm saying? But I think in other places, it's standard. People are probably paying $1,700 for rent. If they live in like LA or Atlanta,
people in the city is paying.
People in this city that's probably paying $1,700 for 100%. Rent. So maybe I'm being cheap. Because it's not about affording it or not. It's just like, do I want to spend that money on a mortgage? Because I'm not used to it.
It becomes the want versus the need thing.
Yeah, it's like, do I really need to do that? Or could I put that money in retirement? Could I put that money in something else? Like, anything else? Could I travel with that money? Like,
yeah, we want to diversify our portfolio.
Yeah, so could I get an investment property instead?
Is there ways to do that? Can we get a couple investment properties?
Right.
Like, there's just things that, you know, for us, it's like, could we get a summer home that's also an investment, an Airbnb, like somewhere, you know what I mean? So that's because we live, obviously, because us living in Indiana, we live in a place where we get all the seasons,
all of them.
So a summer home in another place where it's warm would make a lot of sense for us.
Yeah.
But then also it's a home that could be rented out for Airbnb or whatever.
Yeah, and then it's like, in my mind, is it bigger than, oh, I just want to build a house because, I want to build a house too because of what it looks like. Because then I'll have, you know, it's interesting, it's content, it's part of it could be a business expense. These are the things. I am a content creator. So these are the things that go through my mind. And then you see all these other people building houses and buying these big old houses, and it's just like, why does everybody need so much space?
You get FOMO.
It's only 4 of us. How much space do we need? We ain't even using all the space we got here.
Yeah. Like, I think that's always our internal battle.
It is the ultimate internal battle.
And so I think that this time we will explore the options.
Yeah, I think we said this time. Well, at this time we are like getting the pre-approval, looking at all the numbers, and then making an educated decision.
And we got the pre-approval.
Yeah, but it's like
okay, that's not about.
That didn't make me feel no better.
Like, that's cool.
It didn't make me feel no
that's
better.
Cool. But now we need to know. The lady's supposed to get us official price of what we like.
What we like
today.
What would that look like?
And then from that point forward, it's like this next week, once the lot's open, we have to then commit to a lot. And I'm not sure because since we have the pre-approval, we could commit to a lot and pay the down payment that we would have to pay for them to build.
And then you can't back out.
And you can't back out,
or else you lose your down payment. Right? It's a significant down payment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
it's tough.
We're about a week or two away from like needing to make this decision, and it's like, oh wow, we in crunch time.
We are at crunch time, and it is stressing me out, and I have prayed about it. And I think it's stressful also because I'm not sure what God is saying. And it's like, is this my gut what I'm saying? Like, is it me? Is it him? Is he answering me? Is he silent? Are these my thoughts? Like, it's because this is a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, buying a big house. And who want to be committed? This is why I'm starting talking myself out. Like, I'm going to sign up for another 30-year mortgage and commit to spending $5,000 for a mortgage for 30 years. But people do it every day.
Yeah, and we're also talking about, like, too, is like,
am I even gonna want to be here?
do we want to be in Indiana for long enough to enjoy the house? Like, you know, like,
y'all, the battery died. I swear.
It's always on. This is one of those days. See, this is why we didn't do podcasts.
So anyway, that's our dilemma.
Yeah.
Tell us if we're just being. Are we being cheap? I mean, I don't think you can really tell us whether we're being cheap.
Exactly.
I think is it the smartest idea when there's so many other things I could allocate that money to?
I don't even know if that's even something. Like,
what? Yeah. What is it? Yeah. What is it?
I think just like if any of you dealt with a situation like this, and like, you know, like what were the conversations you had, you know, with your, you know, spouse or yourself if you just bought it on your own, like what are your, you know, like.
Has anybody ever upgraded and built a house and regretted it?
Yeah, exactly. Like, just
Maybe that's what I want to know.
Yeah, tell us about your experiences.
Yeah, because I don't know. I guess I'm just all about being smart with our money. What makes the most sense? And it's like,
yeah,
we're not busted up out of this house. We're not running out of space. We could easily do some upgrades here and just chill, flourish, pay this house off. Like, we
want to be good stewards of the money that God has given us.
Yeah, I don't want to just use it up because I can. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's weird.
It's
tough because it's like, am I denying myself? Like, I can afford that house. Like,
yeah, it's just a battle that we've had for years.
Yeah. That's why we keep coming to the same conversation every time. But I feel like this is our last opportunity. This is going to be the end of the podcast because Reagan's clearly not listening. Thank you all for listening to us ramble about absolutely nothing today. I appreciate you.
Everywhere that you need to get in contact with us is down below. So we'll talk to you later.